What is real and what is fake? With various degrees in skilled labor, the line between authentic and counterfeit is often blurred. Utilizing today's open access to information and technology, the Shanghai or counterfeit market has been able to generate substantial profit. This has caused international controversy, placing China under major scrutiny and criticism for being the hotbed of piracy and disregard for intellectual property. While our concern is not to prove or disprove the legitimacy of China's infamous and subversive counterfeit culture, we are interested in showing how China's brand consciousness, which drives the consumption and production patterns of counterfeit goods, derives from the desire to meet Western notions of class and success.
Push for a market economy to succeed. When China altered its policy to a market economy in 1979, the nation simultaneously underwent a change in its perception towards Western capitalism as Chinese lifestyles also began to change. This shift is apparent in today's post-Mao consumerist era. Jessica Lin's Fake Stuff, China and the Rise of Counterfeit Goods, even notes the simplistic change in people's clothing embody the increasing investment in consumerism and individualism. No longer are citizens restricted to minimalistic lifestyles, and it shows. Today, citizens are even encouraged to indulge in the allures of consumerism. China's lax policy toward counterfeit markets supports this claim. Due to the economic benefit Shanghai businesses provide, local governments have no incentive to crack down on these counterfeit markets. Whether or not the local government recognizes the social significance attached to these products, these counterfeit businesses provide lower-income consumers their wish to feel a part of a higher social class, and thus counterfeit markets will sustain high demands. As Lin notes, both counterfeit goods and brand-name goods have aroused new trends in consumerism. These trends are the effect of opening the market. We argue that these patterns of consumption are reflective of Western socioeconomic influence. The growing consumption rate of name-brand items is a testament to what Marx calls the fetishism of commodities. Lin explains that identity values are attached to certain commodities that validate consumers' desire to buy. Lin further explains that the social aspect of consuming brand-name products can be easily identified by the showiness of brand logos. They are social symbols that mark one's economic and social status. Clearly, the assumed Western notion of status has manifested into the realms of Chinese cultural value. Even if the product is a knockoff, Lin explains that the aura of authenticity, good taste, and high social status is all that is required to satisfy consumers. This presents an interesting distinction between Chinese and Western consumers. Although this may be a generalization, in comparison to Chinese patrons, the consumption of knockoffs are often stigmatized. Whether it is due to the lack of quality and professionalism in America's imitation products, or due to the absence of a major counterfeit culture, owning knockoffs are neither prevalent nor socially accepted in the larger consumption culture of America. On the other hand, Chinese consumers are repeatedly seen with various Shanghai products dangling from their wrists and shoulders. Due to a wide range of levels and quality that exists within the realm of Shanghai products, subsequently affecting the price, Chinese consumers enjoy the ability to purchase items for an affordable price. While the lowest level begins at B quality, clear imitations, the highest level meets the Super A quality standard, which are exact replicas to the stitching and fabric. In addition, consumers are also afforded the opportunity to purchase real brand-name items through unauthorized dealers. With the extensive variety and levels of quality for Shanghai products, nearly everyone can satisfy their longing to possess a piece of Western high-class culture and aura through relatively affordable prices. Since what drives the desire for brand names is the aura of high class, Shanghai markets are appealing due to their ability to deliver these luxury goods without the ludicrous price. Through Shanghai markets, lower income consumers are not excluded from the cultural intimacy of the global market. In this sense, Lin summarizes the significance of counterfeit products as not just imitations of Western brand names. They reflect broader cultural politics expressed through consumer goods. These cultural politics, we argue, are entangled in the westernized concept of class.
Located on 580 West Nanjing Road, just a few blocks off of Metro Line 2's West Nanjing stop, lies the Taobao City Clothing Gift Market.
Han City is composed of 4 floors filled with hundreds of vendors. They all supply various items including typical touristy souvenirs, model cars and airplanes, tech goods, and of course, luxury bags, clothes, and shoes. Ironically, Han City Market attracts hundreds of mostly foreign customers willing to bargain for luxury and lookalikes that they may not be able to afford otherwise. The foreign customer demographic majority suggests that the desire to uphold Western notion of class is not only embedded within Chinese Shanghai consumers, but also maintains authority over the minds of the West as well. The predominantly foreign presence of Han City Market may be explained by the absence of an impressive counterfeit culture like the ones available in China. The outskirts of the mall appear to be a legitimate shopping center, ironically located between 2 lawful trademark companies, Burger King and Bank of China. But once inside, it is clear that some special operations are taking place. Within minutes upon our entry, we were suddenly escorted to Cindy's. Without even the briefest of introductions, we got straight down to business. After informing Cindy on what merchandise we were interested in, we were granted access to a real fake room. Small, cramped, and uncomfortably warm, we rummaged through countless imitations of Chanel, Coach, Gucci, Hermes, and Louis Vuitton. For over half an hour, she discussed the quality of her products, promising not only the functionality and durability, but also emphasized the exclusivity of her merchandise. To get a sense of our taste, Cindy first chose a particular Gucci purse, asserting its Western trending status. Due to the purchasing pattern of her previous Italian customers, Cindy not only presumed the popularity of the brand, but also subconsciously attached a value for her Western look-alike goods. This confirms the high consumption rate of brand name imitations. These consumption patterns reflect the Shanghai industry aspiration to attain Western notions of status and success. Cindy's talents are not only limited to determining economic value of Western status. Her and all other Han City vendors' exclusive use of English also reveals how the Shanghai marketplace is cultivated by the continuous modification of Western concepts. Shanghai's expansive fake market arena may exploit claims to intellectual property rights, but it should not be viewed as simply a fraudulent system. It is critical to examine Shanghai's Shanghai culture as the result of developing societies striving to attain Western standards of economic success. To understand the formation of this expansive counterfeit culture as more than just a subversive Chinese marketplace, we start by examining recent Chinese history. When considering the Maoist era, it is clear how its restrictive nature unexpectedly fed an incentive for today's luxury-driven market to emerge.
Now near the end of 2012, China's commodity marketplaces are far from deprived, not only participating in the global marketplace, but also enjoying the availability and vast selection of brand name items. While largely viewed as spurious and subversive, at its core, Shanghai's Shanghai industry simply emphasizes the developing nation's want to attain economic success and an image of Western class.